Hi, I'm Seth Peterson with Bolton & Mank. I was a project engineer for the water treatment facility. I'm going to provide you a description of how the water treatment facility in Prior Lake works. This is just a description of a flow diagram of the water treatment facility, showing the various components of the water plant. Here is the influent piping. These are where all the wells in town come into the water treatment facility. These are the raw water mains prior to treatment. After the raw water comes into the facility, it will travel up through this pipe and into the aerators. What you're looking at now are the aluminum aerators, and the water travels from the top through the bottom of these. From the aerator, it travels through the bottom. This is the raw water that has been aerated. We're trying to oxidize the iron in it, and it travels into the detention tank. The water flows through this tank in a serpentine pattern, and we'll have a detention time of approximately 30 minutes. From the detention tank, the water will flow into the filters. There are 6 filters in your water treatment facility. The filters are comprised of a dual media, and it is in the filters is where we remove the oxidized iron and manganese. This is what the media looks like in your filter. We have 15 inches of anthracite, 15 inches of silica sand, and then 12 inches of a reverse graded gravel. As the water flows through the filter, it will then flow through this pipe gallery into the reservoir. At this point, the water is filtered and ready to be distributed out to the system. It is in this room where the high service pumps, what we're looking at right now, transport the water from the reservoir out to the system and to the water towers. We feed various chemicals into the finished water, similar to what was done before the water treatment facility. We feed chlorine for disinfection purposes, a phosphate solution, and fluoride. The chemical feed systems are an important piece of the water treatment facility, and we have dedicated rooms for the storage and feeding of those chemicals throughout the treatment process. The entire facility is operated on a computer system where pumps and valves can be turned on and off. And to do that, many feet of electrical cable have been run throughout the entire facility. This screen shows the overview of the water treatment facility. It will show the number of wells that are running and pumping water to the treatment facility and their flow rates. The screen also shows any equipment that is operating and the flow rates through that equipment at the water treatment facility. It also shows an overview of the water treatment system and the elevation of the water in the towers. The facility is equipped with an emergency standby generator. This will be used in the events of power outages at the water treatment facility. It will allow the facilities to still produce water and send water out to the distribution system. The generator will also be used for peak shaving purposes and will allow the city to see substantial cost savings. The operations staff at the water treatment facility does daily testing the water to ensure that the treatment facility is working correctly.